I hear my baby's awake. Let's go get them. Hello. Hello. Do you have a good nap? Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the thumbnail, is going to be a skin care, not routine, but I'm just gonna share with you guys my skin transformation and tell you what I did, what worked for me, and what I do now to take care of my skin. So if you want to know what I did or what helped me, just keep watching. Okay, so I did put my hair up because I wanted you to see my skin really well, and I'm also not wearing any makeup, so you guys can see that this isn't fake and that I'm not lying. Just a quick story, a backstory on my skin. I've always had really bad skin. I've never had clear skin. From when I started middle school till ending high school, I had a very, very bad skin. I would get bullied for it. It was just horrible. I had a very horrible school experience, and I did play sports, so I feel like that came into a factor a lot with my skin. My parents also had very acne prone skin when they were teenagers, both of them, so mine, you can imagine, was really bad. I'll add some photos in this video so you guys can see how bad it was, and some people might not think it was that bad, but really it was. It's just, I think the quality of the camera, or somebody tried to blur out my acne or something, but it was really bad. So anyway, going on to how I started, you know, looking into ways to take care of my skin. I can't remember how old I was, but I think I was going into college. I was about to start my freshman year of university, and I ran into a family friend of ours at my grandma's house, and he had worse skin than I did. And when he came back to visit for the summer, I was like in shock because his skin was like so clear. It looked like he never had a pimple in his life, and I just had to know, like, what is this? Like, how did you do it? And you know, I didn't really listen because I wasn't all about taking medication, and he told me he was on Acutane. His mom was just going over like how serious this medication was, and how you needed to be careful on it and all this other stuff, but I didn't listen. I just wanted to do everything natural and see how it played out. My freshman year of college was actually the best my skin has ever looked. I never got a pimple and I never broke out, and I think it was because of the humidity or something in the air over there, because I went to school out of state and my skin looked amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, finally, maybe, you know, I just grew out of it. But when I came home for the holidays and when I would go back interchanging between each state, I noticed my skin was getting bad again. So I was like, what the heck? Why is it getting so bad? And I just could never figure out why. So after coming back and forth, my skin was not breaking out as much, but I still was getting some acne, and it was just bothering me. You know, I didn't wear makeup until I was about, I think I was a senior or a junior going on my senior year of high school. But even then, it wasn't that intense. I didn't wear makeup like that, like how a lot of girls wear makeup nowadays. I just wasn't into it like that. I was finishing my freshman year of college. I came home for the summer and my skin was just horrible. The heat and me sweating, it just made it 10 times worse. So I scheduled an appointment with my dermatologist prior, because it's very hard to get into, for some reason, doctor that I see. So I made it around the time I would come home for summer break. I went in for my consultation. The doctor, she told me I had some other options that I could do. Medication, I could do a cream. So I did. I tried the cream. I tried a few other medications. I tried a very small medication that, not as strong as Accutane. I couldn't remember the name, but if I do, I will link it down or write it down in the description. But it wasn't as strong as Accutane, so that pill did not help me at all. And then we slowly tried to increase the dosages, and that still did not help me. When I came back again, the dermatologist recommended me to go on Accutane because my acne was so bad and it was so cystic. She recommended that I go on Accutane, and I did not want to go on this medication because I did not want any of those side effects. I did not want, to be on birth control. I was not, there's another story in that, but I won't share it right now. But I just did not want to take any extra medications. It took a lot of thinking, but eventually I gave in and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And within a month, my skin changed drastically. It was crazy. I could not believe how smooth and blurred out my skin looked. I think my doctor even gave me like a cream like to put on for my scars, and that helped so much. I couldn't believe the change it made to my skin. I know a lot of people are thinking that I probably did this the natural way, but I didn't. I did go the Accutane route, but if I could suggest it to somebody, I definitely would. But I would tell you to be very careful on this medication because it is very strong. I noticed that sometimes I would have some mood swings, and mind you, I was not on birth control. That's pretty much it for the most part. Just a little bit of mood swings here and there. And also you have to drink a lot of water because your lips will chap, your skin will get dry. It's just crazy. Like, you have to really drink water and always have chapstick on you because your lips will crack and they will bleed and it hurts. So you just want to stay moisturized at all times. As you can see now, my skin, I have a little pimple right here, but I don't get any more breakouts. I never finished my treatment with Accutane. I only did, I think it was 1 or 2 treatments. I think it was 1 treatment. I only had 2 treatments to do. So by my second treatment, I would be completely done. And I believe the statistics on your acne coming back from Accutane is like 75%. So I think that's another reason why that I wanted to do it, because the chances were so high of it never coming back. And honestly, I didn't even finish the whole, process, I guess you would say, and my skin still looks great. I don't get acne like I used to, and sometimes I like to think that maybe I just grew out of it, but I do think that the medicine did help me a lot. They're just like these pills. You take them, I think it's once a day, but you have to be really careful. Don't get pregnant on this medication. Don't drink when you're taking this medication. If you skip a pill for it, it's not gonna hurt you. You're not gonna break out the next day, but they do suggest you taking the medicine regularly. And they also recommend you taking it on birth control. They make you sign like this waiver every single time you come in online and submit it through their provider, like who it's through. So you always have to take, if you're a woman, a pregnancy test, and you have to sign that you're being abstinent or you are taking birth control. For males, it's easy for them. They just go in and get their pills, and that's pretty much it. At least that's what my family friend told me. So I'm not sure if it's changed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all I know on that part for men. For women, we do have to jump through a lot of hoops to get this medication because they're very adamant about you not getting pregnant on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now my skincare routine is literally all drugstore. I only use drugstore products to wash my face, clean my face, exfoliate, moisturize. I really don't need higher end things because my skin is really sensitive and I already know what products I can and can't use for my skin. If I do get something higher end, then I test it to see if it's okay, but for the most part it's usually drugstore because it's convenient and it's there for me all the time. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope that if someone in my situation is scared to try Accutane, that you guys do your research first of all and see if it's for you. Don't just go based off of a video or anyone else's videos saying, you know, it's gonna make your skin clear. Do your research and make your judgment call off of that, I guess I would say. So that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say other than I hope you guys have a wonderful and a blessed day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.